All right, I'm going to review how to solve a system of linear equations by substitution with you. When we look at this system of equations here and we want to do substitution, we want a variable to be by itself. In this case, the a is already isolated. It's by itself. Since a is equal to 3b minus 20, then we can substitute this 3b minus 20 for the a in the other equation. So we would want to take this part here and substitute it in that a. That means I'm replacing that a with 3b minus 20, since they're both the same, plus b equals 12. All I've done is substitute this a. The rest of the equations stayed the same. So here is my new a. Now we can solve this just like we do with one variable. We combine our like terms. 3b plus b is 4b minus 20 equals 12. We want to move the 20 to the other side of the equal sign. Anytime we're moving something to the other side of the equal sign, we do the opposite. So I am going to add 20 to take it to the other side of the equal sign. That leaves me with 4b is equal to 32. I divide by 4 on both sides. That gives me b is equal to 8. Now we're not done there, because with systems of equations, you have to go back and find what the a value is. We found what b is, now we need to find what the a is. You can take this and plug it into either equation now to substitute that and find the a value. So I'm going to plug it into the first one, and I get 3 times 8 minus 20 is equal to a. That is 24 minus 20 equals a, and 24 minus 20 is 4. So now we have solved the system of equations. We always put the first variable first in alphabetical order, so that's going to be 4, 8 for the ordered pair. All right, I'm going to try another one here where the variable is not solved for. In this case, we would have to solve for one of the variables. You want to pick the one that's easiest. In this case, either one of these x's is the easiest since they both have a coefficient of 1. I'm going to go ahead and solve this first one. In order to solve for the x here, I need to do the opposite of minus 3y, which is plus 3y. That gives me x is equal to, these are not like terms, so all I can do is list them out. X is equal to 3y minus 1. Now that we know that x is 3y minus 1, we can take that and plug it in for the x in the other equation. So we get 3y minus 1 plus the 2y equals 9. Now we're down to that one variable, so we just solve that one variable equation. We combine our like terms, so we get 5y minus 1 equals 9. We add 1 to get it to the other side. And that gives us 5y is equal to 10. We divide both sides by 5 to get that y by itself, and y is equal to 2. Now that we have what y is, we need to figure out what x is. I can plug it into either one of these equations or even plug it into the equation that we manipulated. I'll go ahead and plug it in to that one right there. So I get x is equal to 3 times 2 minus 1. That gives us x is equal to 6 minus 1, so x is 5. Our ordered pair would be 5, 2. All right, we're going to step it up just a little bit here and do another one. In this case, we have 9x minus y equals 33 and 5x plus 4y equals 32. We want to get a variable by itself. Now my x's both have coefficients, and so does my y in the second equation. So the easiest variable to solve for is going to be this y in the first equation. So I'm going to solve for y in that one. My first step is to bring the 9x over. It is positive, so I'm going to subtract 9x to get it to the other side. Now, the y is still not by itself. It's got a negative in front of it, so I'm going to multiply that entire thing times -1 so that the y ends up being positive. That changes that to a positive 9x and a negative 33. I have to multiply the entire thing times a negative 1. Now we know what y is. Y is 9x minus 33, so we can take that and plug it in for the y in the other equation. That gives me 5x plus 4, and then I'm substituting my y. So I'm going to plug in the 9x minus 33 right there. Now we're ready to solve this one variable equation. This one takes a couple more steps because we have a parentheses. We need to distribute that 4 to everything in the parentheses. 4 times 9x gives me 36x. And 4 times negative 33 gives me a negative 132. Now we combine our like terms. We're going to add the 132 to get it to the other side. We get 41x is equal to 164. My last step is to divide by 41. And we get x is equal to 4. Now remember, we're not done there. We still have to figure out what y is. So I'm going to take that 4 and I'm going to plug it in for the x in the other equation. And we get y is equal to 9 times 4 minus 33. I think it's going to be easiest in this one. You can always take it and plug it into the x values here, and you'll get the same exact answer. So we get y is equal to 36 minus 33. So y is equal to 3. Our ordered pair is 4,